ICT or National E-Governance Plan. So the e-government has seen use of ICT in a wider sectoral application, with the policy emphasis on reaching out to rural areas and taking in greater inputs from the NGOs. So with the help of UNDP, United Nations Development Programs, and with the help of World Bank, number of institutions, the international donors and agencies provide the framework and able to provide the framework and assist the different governments for the infrastructure purpose. So as a part of this, Government of India is also initiated very actively and implement the e-governance applications. The most successful projects like Jnanadut program in Madhya Pradesh, Bhumi program in Karnataka, E-Seva in Andhra Pradesh, Varna in Maharashtra, E-Mitra in Rajasthan. So these programs are under the National E-Governance Plan, which was approved by the Government of India in 2003. So the National E-Governance Plan 2003 to 7, this is a holistic, took the holistic step for the development of e-governance initiatives across the country. So among the 27 mission mode projects, this Common Service Center is one of the program for the public service to provide the public services. So this is one of the mission mode program. So there is a multi services which will provide a multi services in single point. So that is a CSC, Common Service Center. So we will talk about in the Common Service Center first element which comes under the telecenters. So telecenters may be defined as strategically located in the different areas which will try to provide the public access to ICT-based services and applications. So they are visualized as a solution to development problems around the world due to their ability to provide access to information and communication technologies. The Government of India and government and developmental agencies have experimented these telecenters entire the world, all over the world. The huge potential for reducing the digital divide in remote rural areas, and it will try to provide advantage to the different communities. So this telecommunication center is also called public call offices, PCOs, which offer only the basic telecommunication services. These are started like Peru and South Africa, Morocco, Senegal, Indonesia, India, and Bangladesh. So these telecenters have added personal computers, internet connections. So on the basis of this one, they will try to provide the services of this one. So these teleservices provided the biggest advantage to the telecenters and provide the means of delivery of public and private services to the rural and remote locations also. So it will try to fulfill the goals. They are expected to have the positive impact on socio-economic development of communities by having these services. So they are expected to develop rural remote infrastructure, providing rural regions with a better public services, and it will try to improve the local administration and also generate employment, which help for the socio-economic development. So we can say this one, these centers have a positive contribution for the development of rural areas. These experience of these centers have been encouraging in developing countries. This may be attributable to the factors such as many projects are still pilots or early stages of operations. Due to the financial problems, or due to the administration, due to the implementation of shortcomings, due to that they have not started. But several studies have been conducted all over the world with regard to the functioning of these telecenters. So the telecenters in India. So the telecenters, especially we have know that we're aware of this one, public telephone booths we have. So Praja Telephone, it is called in Telugu. So these initial efforts towards setting the telecenters in India are largely to private sector and unorganized sectors. Later, the state governments have started the information kiosks on a pilot basis, initially in urban areas. Later, it has extended to the rural areas also. And it has been replicated by almost all states in the varying different phases and with the help of central government. Most of the facilities or the applications have become either failure or ineffective or irrelevant. So the developing countries' experience of these centers have been mixed. So in India, the telecenters, somewhat it is helpful to the common people, especially in the rural areas. Next, go with the, after the telecenters, common service centers. So common service centers, an extension of these teleservices. They are created. These common service center created by the government of India in the view to replicate the best practices all over India. So the Common Service Center scheme is one of the integrated mission mode project under the National E-Government Plan 2006-2007 of Government of India. So it will try to interface between government and people with regard to delivery of public services through the electronic means of means. So the philosophy behind this Mammoth project is to bridge the digital divide between the rural and urban areas especially. And it will help to bring the rural areas in the ambit of information and communication technology for the development. So this common service center was designed on the concept of a rural telecenters, which have become successful all over the world. So this common service center can be defined ICT enabled outlet setup to bring access to a range of services. So it is one-stop window designed to leverage a range of government, education, entertainment, and other services. This CSC, I mean Common Service Centers, also called Information Kiskos, Information Centers, Village Knowledge Centers, and Citizen Service Centers. So we can call the different names. So in 2006, the Integrated Mission Mode project by the e-government national plan, National E-Governance Plan, the CSC scheme aims to establish 1 lakh rural internet kiosk across the country. So this is one. And over the period of 6 villages, they have started with that in a pilot project. The Department of Information and Communications Technology has set up with the guidelines for implementation of CSC Common Service Centers in 2007. So on the basis of Government of India, on the basis of 2007 Act, the various schemes with the different names, the governments have started with the common service centers. So remember that common service centers can also call information kiosks and information centers, village knowledge centers, citizen service centers. So in Andhra Pradesh, Rajiv Center, Citizen Services Center, it is called. Andaman Nicobar, it is called Idip. In Arunachal Pradesh, it is called Common Service Center. Assam, it is called Arnodai Kendra. Bihar, it is called Vasudha. Chandigarh, it is called Gram Sampark Center. And Delhi, it is called Jeevan Center. Goa, Lok Seva Kendras. Gujarat, E-Gram Centers. And Jammu Kashmir, Khidmat Centers. In Jharkhand, Pragya Centers. In Kerala, Akshaya Centers. So in Andhra Pradesh, United Andhra Pradesh, we can call as a Me Seva Centers. So in Tamil Nadu, People Computer Centers, Uttar Pradesh, Jan Seva Kendra, Uttarakhand, E-Uttara, and other names. So this CSC scheme is based on rural entrepreneurship and sustainable business model. So the rural entrepreneurship offers entrepreneurial opportunities to eligible rural youth by providing a range of IT and IT-based services. So this CSC main purpose, main aim of this program to deliver the government services to the citizen. So the various services it will provide. So it is under the public-private model where the private partners also hire to provide the services to the common people. So for the income generation on the sustainable basis, they will get the charges or commission on the basis of a number of services which are rendered by the Me Seva centers or Kishko centers. We can call service centers, common service center, whatever the names we have. So actually this system is the implemented based on 3-tier system. So this is the 3-tier system, national level and state level and village level we have. So village, consist of the 3 CS operators known as the village level entrepreneur, first one basic level, and middle level service center agency, which identify the measures of the VLE, and state designated agency also will be there. So this will try to provide the services to the people. However, this model purpose there should be a guarantee provision of the revenue from the government service. So it will generate the guarantee. So on the basis of electronic government of technology and information technology, in 2015, the scheme was originally brought under the Digital India program. So this is CS scheme now, Common Service Center scheme under the Digital India program from 2015. So according to this official website, CS are access points for delivery of essential public utility services for the social welfare schemes, financial education purpose, agriculture services, healthcare services, and other services like B2C services, means business to citizen services also. These common service centers was for the 6 villages placed with the reach of out of 6,000 villages. So 60,000 villages, 6 lakhs villages, sorry. So this actual route map would be placed without the CS access. So in the first CSC, Common Service Center, it has started. And CSC 2.0. So in the 2.0, the Government of India approved in August 2015, which aimed to establish self-sustaining network of 2.5 lakhs CSC centers at Gram Panchayat level under the Digital India Pillar 3rd Public Internet Access Program. So the National Rural Internet Mission, the model of CSC 2.0 is a transaction based on services delivery based model, delivering a large number of services through the single delivery technology platform. So the main objectives of 2.0, no discrimination access to e-services for the rural citizens, especially expansion of CS centers for the Gram Panchayats 2.5 lakhs. This is the target for this. So it says that at least one CSC per Gram Panchayat, at least one. So empowering the digital e-governance society. And another one, creating and strengthening the institutional framework for rollout and management, thereby supporting the state district administration machinery and handholding of the through the local language help desk support. So engagement of consolidation online services under single technology platform. So providing centralized technologies platform for delivery of various services in transparent manner to the citizens. So it will try to increase the sustainability in the village level areas. So these are the objectives of the Common Service Center 2.0. So mainly the common service centers in the summing up, the potential to achieve the objectives of rural enterprise and business establishments and business in the rural and urban areas in the digital divide. So it is help for the implementation of the scheme across the state in an effective manner. So it will try to provide the services to the people by the with a minimum time, and effectively it has rendered the services. So Government of India need to bring some other schemes also in the digital divine, or we can call the common service centers, for the strengthening of common service centers and the services to the local people also. So this is about the common service centers. In the examination point of view, there are few questions are there. Write a note on telecenters. Explain about common service centers. And another long type of questions will be there. Explain the functions of telecenters. Explain about the common service centers. What are the objectives of common service centers 2.0? Discuss the names of CSS in different states. So common service center, different states. As I told you that different names, we have the different names. Like these are the CS centers. Andhra Pradesh Raju Citizen Service Center, Andaman Nicobar Idvip, Arunachal Pradesh Common Service Center. So all we need to write here. So this is the PPP model. Go to the next concept, that is electronic citizen services. I mean, Me-Seva services we can call. So this topic mainly deals with the E-Seva centers, Me-Seva centers especially. So what are the objectives of Me-Seva? And what is the importance, what are the features and institutional arrangements of Me-Seva? It will try to know it. So the delivery of public services through the electronic means is called, e-governance system, or it is under the National E-Governance Plan, Formulation of Information Technology Act 2008, drafted the Electronic Services Delivery Bill 2011, and the Department of Information Technology of Government of India is also help for the implementation of the public services through the e-service centers. So the national initiative of the electronic delivery of services found the reflection in the formulation of Andhra Pradesh Information Technology Act. So this act in 2011, Andhra Pradesh Information Technology Electronic Service Delivery Rules 2011. So exercise the power of conferred section 1(9) section of Information Technology in 2000. So it will try to provide sanction that digitally signed certificates and make it mandatory for the departments to migrate the electronic services, migrate the electronic services. So MeSeva is an interface between government departments and citizens, acting as a nodal agency, the electronic service delivery, as well as platform for the delivery of G2G services. So MeSeva has redefined the way of government services delivery of citizens to bring the 600 plus services in 38 departments entire the government of India. So the background of MeSeva Center in Andhra Pradesh, especially the eSeva Center initially started as a pilot project, TWINS program. TWINS means TWINS. TWINS. T stands for Twin Cities Integrated Network Services. Twin Cities Integrated Networks. So this eSeva Center in United Andhra Pradesh, earliest Andhra Pradesh. So this is especially program was started in Hyderabad and Secunderabad area. So the project was implemented in the state capital, especially the Hyderabad and Secunderabad. In 2001, it was decided to implement Twin and renamed it as a MeSeva in entire the state of Andhra Pradesh. So this program, this TWINS, which was renamed as a MeSeva Center, to provide selected services and information of departments and agencies of the state and central governments to the citizens. Like efficient, reliable, transparent, and integrated manner, it will try to provide the services. So the chain of computerized integrated centers, MeSeva centers operated 796 centers across the state. So under the MeSeva Center, it was implemented this one. And AP Online, this is another one. So after the MeSeva Center, AP Online, Andhra Pradesh Online Limited, which was set up next year after the MeSeva implementation in 2002, it is a joint venture between the Andhra Pradesh Technology Services and Tata Consultancy Services. Means the AP Online services with the help of government of Andhra Pradesh Technology Services and Tata Consultancy both are started. The main aim of this program to serve the growing IT needs of departments and ensure the citizen centricity in their operations. So the online delivery of G2C, government to citizen services through internet as well as through a network of 2,661 Kishkos across the state. So the Kishko centers also established in this one. So the online also operate an official portal of government of Andhra Pradesh. So it was launched in March 23rd, 2002 to provide electronic gateway to various services which was offered by the government of Andhra Pradesh, different services. Another one, rural services delivery points. 2003, this is another program which was started by the government. So by upgrading 2,500 existing STD PCO centers, so telephone booths, so delivery of government services electronically. The services like electronic bills collection, download of application forms, issue of land records were provided through these rural service delivery points. So Raju Internet Village, Raju centers were started as a rural MeSeva model. So we can remember that Raju Internet Center, actually Raju Internet Village Center, actually this is. So as a rural eSeva model to bring the government closer to the people, especially in rural people, for easy access to the information and electronic services which are provided by the government. So another one, Common Service Center with the help of NEGP has started, aim to provide the integrated services in single window. So in the cluster point, 4,600 CS centers were established across the state. So with the different names. Bhumi Center, Bhumi Center were started in 416 mandals of 8 districts during 2008 and 2009 for issue of land related certificates to the public from the land record data, which is available from the Mandal computers. So this is a Bhumi Center. Now we have Dharani portal. Likewise, 2008 and 9, we have the Bhumi Center. So in the view of multiple models and operating of this ICT-based services, it was decided in 2007 to bring eSeva and RSDP, Rajiv Center CSS, under the common nomenclature as a Rajiv Citizen Centers. It was in this context that MeSeva was introduced as on overreaching the framework, which would be bring the greater disparate services together, services delivery model services to ensure the serve effectively and cost effectively services to the citizens. So we will discuss the MeSeva Center. So all the services integrated with this one. So MeSeva means in Telugu we can say that one services for you. I mean, at your services it is, or services to the citizen we can call. So MeSeva, an initiative by the government of Elective-B Andhra Pradesh, was evolved as a response to the changing realities in e-governance. So it is an online, transparent, secure citizen-centric services facility to provide the convenient access to the citizens without any need for them to go to the multiple government offices or the centers. So MeSeva was launched actually in pilot basis in Chitturu district of Andhra Pradesh, November 4, 2011. During this phase, 10 G2C services pertaining to the revenue and registration departments were delivered to the 120 services of MeSeva centers, and AP Online and other common service centers. It was planned to extend MeSeva to all remaining 20 districts by March 2013. So this MeSeva centers was expanded throughout the state. Please remember, MeSeva means at your services or service to the citizens. So this was started in Elective-B Andhra Pradesh in 2011, November 4, in Chitturu district as a pilot project. So during the 2013, it has extended to the 20 districts, remaining 20 districts, to implement the different services. So MeSeva acts an end-to-end mechanism for the delivery of government to citizen services, integrating the different services. So that's eSeva, AP Online, Rural Service Delivery Points, Rajiv Internet Villages, Common Service Centers. So MeSeva works through the central polling of relevant department records such as Andagal, Pahani. Pahani is nothing but it's a proof of ownership of the land records, and records of rights, OR, ROR, income certificate, caste certificate, residence certificates, digitally signed certificates, which has given by the government organizations. So MeSeva centers full extended IT infrastructure under the National E-Government Plan, so successfully implemented. So the objectives of this plan, especially the Andhra Pradesh government user in the era of e-government, it helped for the sustained effort to have been made for the multiple level to improve the public services. So formation of Telangana state continued the same project with the spirit of e-governance spirit, and now it has become the MeSeva centers. Now the objectives of MeSeva centers to provide smart, citizen-centric, ethical, efficient, effective governance facilities by technology. The initiative involves universal and non-discriminatory delivery of all government services to the citizens. So it will try to provide the services to the citizens, all the services, birth certificate, death certificate, every certificate will be in MeSeva center, including land, pensions, everything will be age. So the Kishkos were run by the self-employment youth in the remote areas of rural areas for their livelihood provided purpose. So decentralized self-government is a backbone for this initiative. So the multiple service centers points are run by the citizen competing with each other, redefine the government and bring the strict adherence to the citizen charter in the time limits. So the importance of MeSeva centers, especially in for 20 to 15 minutes, it will try to provide the services. Within 20 to 15 minutes, we can enter the data. So with the online, we will get it. So government is claiming that Me Seva initiative has immensely benefited to the common man, particularly in rural areas. According to one state estimate, this has saved annually 4,000 crores to 6,000 crores, which the citizens use it to pay as a bribe to the government officers at various levels for availing the services. So it will try to control bribery, these issues also, corruption practices also. So this MISEVA initiative, the government saves more than 3,000 crores in every year, only on student scholarship, which has been misappropriated. And also state was given across crores of rupees as subsidies to various sections of people every year. The use of ICT would ensure that the subsidies reach the targeted group or not. So the state is likely to all welfare schemes to Aadhaar to check the leakages and other things also. So MISEVA also enable the most functionary ranging from Tahsildar to police SHO, means station house officer, and municipal commissioners have been using the digital signatures to clear MISEVA request and making it the country's largest such a system. So the process of aligning with the MISEVA has become guidelining philosophy of governance. So this is with the help of the MISEVA, the government tried to provide this one. So the features, unique features of MISEVA Center. MISEVA Center is a single one. So single sign one. MISEVA provides single signature facility to enable the department users to move seamlessly between department and MISEVA applications. The mass digitalization, mass portal, bulk signing is possible with the MISEVA centers. So authority officials provided with the class 3 digital signature certificate to bulk sign records. So if, for example, if any person wants to get some certificate, so immediately, automatically, it will approve the digital signature. So officer no need to sign number of times in different papers. So digital sign, and it will make easy. And SMS alert will be there. So MISEVA has initiated SMS alert support for tracking the progress of services requested by the citizen. So each and every state, the applicant can know his stage of his particular services by tracking this one. So for example, we will enter that MISEVA Center's TS online, just simply entering by application number, we will get the status of our application. So by entering in the train purpose PNR number, we will get the what is the coach, what is the seat number, and where the train is located, so we can check it. So secured stationery also. MISEVA certificates are issued in secured stationery that employs 11 security features. So there is a security features will be there which cannot be copied. So which make duplication is difficult, create public confidence, and minimize the fraudulent and malfide practices. So all certificates issued by MISEVA are stored in the state electronic certificate repository to enable their online verifications by any authority. So any authority can check it. Another one, automatic payment gateway. So the payment collected from the applicants at Kishkos is distributed online to various stakeholders in a real time. This solves the problem to late payments and enjablings and other problems. So automatically payment gateway will help to the people and government also. MISEVA online portal. So online portal, they will give an online portal. So the portal enable to users to access MISEVA services and 24/7 directly without visiting the department or office or centers to check their status. So simply by entering their application number, they will try to get it. So various services which are provided under the MISEVA services. So number of services has increased from day to day in all government service centers and MISEVA centers and government organizations. So examples, the main services which are provided in MISEVA, Aadhaar card related services. In the Aadhaar card related services, getting the new Aadhaar card and changes or error correction or authentication, so address change, everything will be possible in these services. That is the Aadhaar card related issues. Next one, agriculture and animal husbandry related services also. So we will get the agriculture related services. Next one, property tax payment. So nowadays everybody is paying online property IT filing and civil supplies also. So as we know that PDS, public distribution system, it is based on uh, biometric. So if it is tallied with that one, then they will give the food grains to the people. And next one, Department of Fisheries, Factories also, district administration and police services. In the police services, police clearance certificate. Corona time, they have applied for the what do you call pass to go to their village and some other these things. And education purpose, bus pass and online what do you call application for the scholarship and everything will be there. Examination fees, exam schedule, everything they will get it. So employment also nowadays completely based on online based. So we need to apply in the online. So we can check that on our website or through the mail also. In housing, endowment, health, and communication, labor department, legal metrology, and general administration, municipal administration, revenue, rural development, and social welfare. All these services which has used by this one, almost all 23, more than 23 services. So to implement these Me Seva centers, institutional arrangements will be there. So there is an apex body which is headed by the chief secretary of the particular state to implement the e-governance project. So in Andhra Pradesh, the committee will try to review the progress made by the different departments, bringing the services under Me Seva centers. So this next one, nodal department will be there. So the nodal department of information communication technology plays a major role in implementation of Me Seva services. So the department have instrumental to conceptualize the project and bringing together the entire implementation setup. And a director of electronic services delivery will be there. So this is an executive agency under the information communication department. It is authorized to notify the services and their areas of jurisdiction under Me Seva projects. Another one, authorized services providers like the service center agents also will be there. These service center agencies like AP Online, CSC, eSeva, Spanco, eSeva, MDC, so all will come under this one. So the district e-governance societies. So these are the bodies which are constituted to coordinate the national rollout e-district under the Mission Mode project in the district level. So Andhra Pradesh, these societies have been constituted and made nodal agencies for Me Seva implementation, operate under the chairmanship of district collector. So district collector is ahead for the district e-governance societies. So it will try to ensure coordinating among the various projects and stakeholders to field level and handling the operations and technical issues also. So the district Me Seva resource teams also will be there. So these Me Seva resource teams have created to assist the capacity building and day-to-day implementation of the Me Seva services. So the team support and the district administration will try to monitor it. And participating departments. So number of departments deliver their services through the Me Seva and contribute to re-engineering the process and the capacity building of the staff, monitoring of different works through the Me Seva centers. And the National Information Center works with the Me Seva team in developing the departmental application, linking existing applications with Me Seva portal, all will come under this one. So the Me Seva is a online, transparent, and citizen-centric services under the National E-Governance Plan with the different services like eSeva, AP Online, Rural Delivery Service Points, Raju Internet Villages, and Common Service Centers. All will try to provide the different services to the people. So when we're talking about these, there are few questions they're asking about the Me Seva centers. Please remember the model questions we have here. For example, discuss the services offered by Me Seva. So I said 23 services here: Aadhaar certificate, death, birth, and other certificate, medical, revenue, police verification, everything. So you need to write about all the services which are provided by that and explain the institutional arrangements of Me Seva centers. The institutional arrangements, especially we need to talk about this Apex committee, nodal department, director, electronic services delivery, authorized services provide service centers, and digital e-governance societies, district Me Seva resource teams, and participating departments, National Information Center. So all will come under the what do you call institutional arrangements. So let me see the questions in the last. Discuss the various services delivery models operated in elsewhere Andhra Pradesh. So we need to write the elsewhere Andhra Pradesh, what are the services which are provided, we need to write. Discuss the key features of Me Seva. So we need to write here Me Seva, main features. Explain the importance of Me Seva and state the objectives of Me Seva. So we have discussed the objectives of Me Seva and services of Me Seva also, and features of Me Seva also. In features of Me Seva, please remember, single signed copy, mass digitalization will be there, SMS alert will be there, secured stationery, atomic payment gateway, Me Seva online portal will be there. So these all will come under the features of Me Seva. And the services of Me Seva like Aadhaar, agriculture, civil supplies, Department of Factories, administration, police, education, health, employment, endowment, legal metrology, mines, social welfare, rural development, revenue, everything. So you need to write all the services. Another one, importance of Me Seva Center. So how it is helpful. Within 15 minutes, people will get the services. It will reduce the wastage of the time, save the money. It will help the rural people also. They can avail the services. So it will save the money, 4,000 crores to 6,000 crores annually to the people from the corruption practices. So for the government also, it will save the 300 crore rupees every year in the scholarships and other misappropriated these things. Next, objectives also we need to write. So what is Me Seva? Meaning we need to write Me Seva Center. And another thing is here, what is the background of Me Seva Kendra in this one? So we need to write all Me Seva. Next one, online AP online, that is rural services delivery points. And another one, common service centers we need to write. So all these points we need to explain. So remember that electronic citizen services, that is the Me Seva. And simply Me Seva, it is under the plan of National E-Government Plan. So implemented in 2008 by the Electronic Service Delivery Bill 2011. So the Department of Electronics and Information Technology, Government of India is implementing these Me Seva centers. So nationwise, we have the different centers we have. So please remember this. So in the previous topic also, we have talked about the various issues which are come under the telecenters also. So in the telecenters, what we discussed, what is telecenter, or what is a CSC, Common Service Center, and various service centers names are different names of the different states. Service centers names like Andhra Pradesh Raju Citizen Services, Andaman Edip, Arunachal Pradesh Common Service Center, Assam Arnodaya Kendra, Bihar Vasudha, Chhattisgarh Gram Sampark Center. So all we need to explain these centers. So the common service centers, how it is works, we need to write. So telecenters, how it is established. So it is one of the 27 mission mode project. Telecenter is one of these one. 1976 under the NIC it was started. Under the National E-Government Plan it has started. So the infrastructure purpose and the international donors involved in this e-governance project like UNDP and World Bank and other organizations also involved in this to provide the various services to the common people. So these are the things which are come under common service centers. Also we need to remember. So common service center, telecenters is a short question, and a common service centers, they're asked about the different names of the different states. This is also a short type question. So we can expect that what are the objectives of CSC, Common Service Center 2.0. So we need to write all objectives. Please remember that. So in the last, we discussed that electronic governance, Me Seva Center. So remember that. What is Me Seva? We need to write that. Background of Me Seva means 4 programs, whatever the programs we have, like E-Seva, AP Online, Rural Service Delivery Points, Common Service Centers, we need to write. So Me Seva, when it is started 2011, it was started as a pilot project in Chitturu district, and 4th November 2011. So during this phase, it will provide the G2G services. So it was provide the services like centers like 120 centers, AP online centers, and remaining 20 districts also it was expanded to the in 2013. This Me Seva is expanded. So we need to write that point also. So in Me Seva, we can get the different services, AP online, rural debit services, and what do you call ROR, records of rights, HANI, and everything will get. Objectives also here, we need to write. The importance of Me Seva. Last one, features of Me Seva. So remember, what are the features of Me Seva? Single sign, mass digitalization, SMS alert, secured stationery, automatic payment gateway, MeSeva online portal. So all will come under. And it discuss the services of MeSeva Center. So 23 services. Of course, these services are not what do you call all 23 day-to-day life. It will be increased. So by the government of India, it will add a few services in what do you call in the MeSeva centers. So online, different portals. So they need to update it. So these are the common services: revenue, police, health, education, employment, housing, endowment, labor department, legal metrology, general administration department. So these are the common to implement these ones. So institutional framework also we need to remember. Apex body, this works under the chief secretary of particular the state under the NEAGP plan of Andhra Pradesh. Nodal department also will be there. And director electronic services will be there. Service delivery will be there. Automized centers providers will be there. These are called service center agents we can call. And district e-governance societies, which was run by on the basis of district collector. So district MeSeva resource team will also there. Participating departments, National Information Center, which will try to provide team developing department application in the linking the existing application with the MeSeva portal. So all will come under the MeSeva issues. So the tomorrow class, next class, we are going to talk about the so once go through the all the important features, then you can understand these services or what do you call the institutional arrangements, all these things. Okay, try to go through the all the points and try to write each and every point. Then only you can get at least little knowledge and the basic knowledge about these one. Of course, this is based on your material only. We have prepared these PPT slides. The main points. So the electronic citizen services, you can take this one. MeSeva centers, background of these one. And services, online rural service, common services, MeSeva center, objectives, importance of MeSeva. So these all come under. The features, so SMS, single sign copy, these all come under. So with this, I'm concluding this today's session. In the 8th unit, tomorrow we'll talk about the BHUMI program, digitalization of land record administration. So this BHUMI program, where it has started, Kaveri integration program, land acquisition program. So different programs we have under the BHUMI program. So this is also what do you call e-governance initiative, BHUMI program. Actually, this is from the Karnataka government program. Okay. So in tomorrow class, we will discuss the remaining things. Thank you. Any doubts and clarifications? You can.